Hello students, in this video we are going to learn how to solve our trigonometric equation using identities, right? How to solve this, prove that questions, okay? So I have taken two questions here. The first example is tan A plus cot A is equal to sec A multiplied by cosec A. So you can convert this tan A into sin A upon cos A, and cot A will be what? Cos A upon sin A, correct? We have converted tan A and cot A in the form of sin and cos. Taking LCM, it will be what? Cos A multiplied by sin A, and cross multiplying it will get me sin square A plus cos square A. Sin A into sin A, sin square A, cos A into cos A will be cos square A. What is this sin square A plus cos square A? Okay, we have one identity here which is equal to what? 1. We can write it here, cos A into sin A. We can separate this cos A into 1 upon sin A. It will give you 1 upon cos A is what? Sec A, and 1 upon sin A is what? Cos A. Correct? Let us do second example. Cos raised to 4A minus sin raised to 4A is equal to 2 cos square A minus 1. Right? So we know that our formula A square minus B square is equal to A minus B and A plus B. In this chapter, actually, you need to use lots of algebraic identities. So you need to remember all those identities here. So we can write this as cos square A square A का square minus sin square A square. You can write cos raised to 4A as square of cos square A and sin raised to 4A as sin square of sin square A. Now this is in the form of A square minus B square. We can write cos square A minus sin square A and cos square A plus sin square A. Right? I have written A minus B and A plus B. Our A is what? Cos square A, B is sin square A. So this cos square A plus sin square A, here also we have seen that it will become 1. So cos square A minus sin square A. Okay. Now our RHS contains only cos square A. So we can convert this sin square A into cos square A. Cos square A minus, let us use the bracket here, 1 minus cos square A. Using the same identity, we can write sin square A as 1 minus cos square A. Cos square A plus cos square A will become 2 cos square A minus 1. Right? Now let us take two more examples. Okay, here 1 plus cos A upon 1 minus cos A is equal to cosec A plus cot A square. In LHS there is no square term, but in RHS we have a square here. So how to bring square terms? Like 1 plus cos A upon 1 minus cos A. See, if you multiply 1 plus cos A upon 1 plus cos A, right? See, we cannot multiply two different terms, so we will multiply same terms. 1 plus cos A here also, 1 plus cos A here. Okay, so the numerator will become 1 plus cos A the whole square, right? So numerator has square now, and this denominator 1 minus cos a, 1 plus cos a will become 1 minus cos square a. By using identity a minus b, a plus b. Now what is 1 plus cos a, 1 minus cos square a is what? Sin square a. Now we have square term in numerator and denominator both. What we can write here? 1 plus cos a upon sin a whole square. Now 1 upon sin a is what? Cosec a, and cos a upon sin a is what? Cot a. Right? Let us take this example, which is similar to this. Here we have square root and there is nothing here. Okay. So what we will do, we will make square inside the square root so that they get cancelled with each other. So 1 minus sin a, and just we have just learned how to make square. We will use 1 minus sin a. What I am doing here, I am making my numerator same square and denominator is changing, right? So 1 minus sin a square, 1 plus sin a, 1 minus sin a will give you 1 minus sin square a. So again 1 minus sin a square. Since you need to bring out the term from square root, you don't open this. You can use it a square plus b square minus 2ab, but we are not doing it. Why? Because we need to bring out from the square root. So square is there. 1 minus sin square is what? Cos square a. Now both have square term now. So it will come out cancelling the square root factor. 1 minus sin a upon cos a. 1 upon cos a is what? Sec a. And sin a upon cos a is what? Tan a. Right? Okay, let us take two more examples. These will use our other identities, okay, involving sec and tan. Okay. Fifth one is sec a minus tan a upon cosec a plus cot a is equal to cosec a minus cot a upon sec a plus tan a, right? So which identity? So you can do it in two ways basically. So I am using it like, if you sec a minus tan a, right, what we can do, we can multiply this by sec a plus tan a, and if you are multiplying, what we will do, we will divide also. So you will get here cosec a plus cot a. Correct? The first step, what we have done, we have multiplied the whole thing by sec a plus tan a. The numerator will become what? Sec square a minus tan square a. Let's keep the denominator as it is. Correct? This will become 1, right? Now we have in denominator cosec a plus cot a. We have got our denominator here sec a plus tan a, but there is an extra term cosec a plus cot a, plus in numerator also we need to bring cosec a minus cot a. So if we multiply cosec a minus cot a, so my numerator will become this 1 multiply by this, so it will be what, cosec A minus cot A. This cosec A plus cot A and cosec A minus cot A will be what, cosec square A minus cot square A, and this we will write as it is. Now this will become 1 and we will get our answer. Correct. You can do this multiplication. I have done in 2 steps. You can do it in 1 step also. You can put here only this cosec A minus cot A and cosec A plus cot A. So in 1 step you will get the answer. Right. Let us do this sum. Tan A plus sec A minus 1, tan A minus sec A plus 1. How to do this? Tan A plus sec A minus, what we will do, we will convert this 1 into we know this formula, right? Sec square A minus tan square A. You can always ask why not to convert this one, why we have converted this one. You can try different methods. Okay, you try convert this one into sec square A minus tan square A and then proceed whether you will get the answer or not. Okay, so this is what, tan A plus sec A minus, now you can convert this A square minus B square into A plus B and A minus B. So sec A minus tan A, sec A plus tan A. Right, now tan A plus sec A is here, tan A plus sec A is here, so you can take common, so it will be what, tan A plus sec A. For this you will be getting 1 here and minus, if you open the bracket it will be 1 minus sec A plus tan A. This minus minus will get plus here. Now this tan A minus sec A plus 1, tan A minus sec A plus 1, they will get cancelled. So we have only tan A plus sec A, and in the next step I am writing tan A as sin A upon cos A plus sec A as 1 upon cos A. Not taking cos A, LCM, we got 1 plus sin A. Right. Okay, let us take another example. Sometimes what happens that in prove that questions you start from LHS but you get stuck in between, right, and you don't know how to proceed further. So in those cases what you do, you just leave it there and start from RHS also, and you come to a common point where LHS and RHS they both meet, and so we can say LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, let us take this example here. They have given tan A plus sin A is equal to m and tan A minus sin A is equal to n. Prove that m square minus m square is equal to 4 under root mn. So if we start from LHS, what we will get? It is correct. Using formula a plus b, a minus b, we can write m square minus n square as m plus n, m minus n. Now our m plus n means what? If you add this m plus n, you will get sin A cancelled, and only tan A plus tan A, you will get 2 tan A. You can do it in detail, right? You just add these two, m plus n, you will get tan A plus sin A plus tan A minus sin A. Sin A will get cancelled, and tan A plus tan A you will get 2 tan A. Similarly, if you do m minus n, your tan A will get cancelled, and sin A minus of minus sin A will give you 2 sin A. So you got 4 tan A sin A. So you are getting this 4 here, right? But square root of mn and tan A sin A. So it is difficult to think how to proceed further. So what we will do? We will start from RHS also. Right? 4 square root of mn. This will give me 4. M is what? Tan A plus sin A and tan A minus sin A square root. Correct? This will give me A plus B, A minus B in the form of tan square A minus sin square A. Right? If you write tan square A as sin square A upon cos square A. Right? Now you can take the sin square A as common from here also, from there also, right? And when you take out, the square root and square will get cancelled, so you will get 4 sin A. And this 1 by cos square A is what? Sec square A, and here it will be only 1. Understood this step? What I have done, I have taken sin square A common, so it will become 1 upon cos square A, which is sec square A, and here it will be 1, and this sin square A will come out as sin A. Now what is sec square minus A? This is tan square A. So see, 4 sin A tan A, 4 sin A tan A. So by doing from both sides, you can get to a common point, and then you can write your LHS is equal to RHS.